Oh, the generate mini face has been added to the live editor now, as well as a few more items as well. We're getting closer and closer to a point of being able to use the live editor for the RTG. We're very nearly there. Booby doo boo. Just whack a thumbnail in for the YouTube side of the stream. We don't know who the RTG is going to be with this year. It's going to go to a vote. You will never see me managing Peterborough. Sorry, Jollins. Sorry, mate. Not happening. Not happening. Manchester City statement confirming legal win over Premier League after the governing commercial deals between clubs and related companies were declared unlawful. I'm not sure what that means longer term. Or what that means for any points deductions, but I guess time will tell. May have found ways to save money on a left winger. Go on, Ben, go on. We do need to update the... Actually, I don't need to update the spreadsheet, but what I do need to do is add people onto the spreadsheet. Right, I'm going to go make some lunch quick. I'm going to make Nat some lunch as well. So I might be 10 minutes or so, and then we will crack on with the Everton career mode. I shall be back in a moment. BRB. I'll pin a message. I'll pin a message to the thingy. Pin. And I'll go to the be back soon. BRB. How are you doing? Are you ready for some Everton? Are you ready for some Everton? Vega, Alexis Vega. Why does that name ring a bell? The fuck? Alexis Vega. Still a free agent. If I used him in another save. Finesse shot and technical. Like striker as well. Yeah, I think I might have done as well, you know. Natas and Mikhailov Teta, thank you very much for the follows. That's he's not bad. Looks like a slightly quicker O'Neill. Dwight McNeil. Right, let me just get the Patreon players added onto my shortlist. Already some growth. I'd be curious to know if they've grown at the same rate. No, they've grown at different rates. That's good. So even though they started at the same with the same default stats, they've grown at different rates. Feel free to go and comment them on the YouTube video, James, on episode 1. I'm going to go to that comment section once I've updated this spreadsheet. So go and drop a comment on episode 1, which went live on the YouTube channel a couple of hours ago. I think everyone will have grown by +2 at the moment. Yes, B11 in Japan, Daniel, unfortunately. Yeah, go for it, James. Going to take 10 minutes or so just to update the spreadsheet, or update my shortlisting game. It depends how much time you're going to put into playing it Northside. Right, if you're going to put a lot of time into playing the game, then yeah, it's worth it. If you're not, then maybe not. If you play it a lot, then it's worth it every year, isn't it? If you think of, if you compare it like in your mind to pound or pence spent per minute played, you're going to get a hell of a lot of playtime out of a game like this. Out of these yearly titles. I have tried F1 Manager, Kumi. Yeah, it's a very, very, very good game. I just unfortunately don't have the time to be able to dedicate to it, unfortunately. Yeah, Charles de Ketelaere had a big decrease in his potential last year, didn't he? Has that continued over to this year as well? He was always quite expensive and always grew really well. But if he if he is as he was on 24, then maybe he's a doable player. Oh, I can unpin that now, can't I? Just a quick sandwich. Oh, nothing special. There's more changes to career mode this year than there was last year, put it that way. To managerial career mode this year. Last year was the main changes were to player career mode, weren't they? This year the changes have been to managerial career mode. But yeah, you could, as Danny says, you could always use the EA Play trial to try the game out without committing the full purchase price. You could just buy a month's worth of EA Play and then play the 10-hour trial. Try it out for yourself. Not yet, Yoop, but it is in an upcoming patch later this month. The youth player stats, Youth Academy stats, will be fixed later this month. Can't give you an exact time frame other than this month at the moment. But it has been rectified and a fix is coming. Yeah, don't save your game under the checkpoints tab. Only save in the main slots tab. That's the main bug to be aware of. The only game-breaking bug that we're aware of at the minute. So the main slots tab will auto-save triple. That's where the auto-saves go to. Whereas the checkpoints is... So say, for example, I would utilise it with a player career. So I would have my main save slot, and then I would accept a transfer bid from a certain club and go to that club, save that as a checkpoint, and then go back to the main slot where I'm at my previous club again. Then pick a different team, then save a checkpoint at that club, and then you can go back to it. Or as you're progressing through, say you want to, on January the 1st, you save a checkpoint on January the 1st, then you take your main slot to the end of January, and something happens you don't want to, and it auto saves along the way. Something happens in January you want to redo, you're not able to get a player you want or something like that, then you can reload that checkpoint and go back. Checkpoints work as you would imagine a checkpoint does. It's just like a save in time rather than something auto-saving onto the main slot. But don't use them because they're bugged. You want a significantly high chance of breaking your save if you do. Not just your save, your entire game. You'd have to wipe your local save data and start afresh and everything offline. City have won this most recent court case. Yes, I don't know if that is every bit of the court case. That's not going to be... No, don't use the checkpoints north side. How have you taken... So use the checkpoints from that conversation. Don't use the checkpoints. Fucking hell. I could not have been more explicit in explaining that. I don't know how many of the 115 things against Man City are covered by that, by the court case today. These are Patreon players, Jay. They're nothing to do with the actual Everton save itself in terms of the content. As part of my Patreon, I have a tier where people can have a player created in their likeness in the game. That's not the one you wanted, Jez, is it? I need to change that to say 25, don't I? And take FM out of it. Been going back through watching your career mode videos and it looks decent. Glad you're enjoying it, Luke. Manager mode is more worth the purchase this year than it was last. It's probably the best way to phrase it. No, Alice, I cannot buy you the game. You wouldn't go up to a random stranger in the street and say, can I have 60 quid? So don't do it on the internet either. It's a shitty thing to do. You get adverts because I need to pay my mortgage. That's why you get adverts. To log into Botrix again. Did wonder why it wasn't working that well. Did that save? No. There we go. Jason, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, mate. Appreciate it, pal. I'm enjoying it so far, Reese, yeah. Alright, let me save that so I don't have to do that again. None of the free agents have been signed by anyone yet, Liam. I don't believe. Other than maybe a modelling agency with your ponytail monobrow. Right. Let's see what the YouTube comment section is saying. Oh Christ. That's a lot of... We've obviously already signed Kingsley Coman. Tolkien. John Tolkien. John Tolkien's not very good. If I put that there, then you guys will still be able to see the actual player. 71 rated, not the one. Don't know if Trey Hume is going to be any good either. 70, to be fair, 74 is not bad, Trey Hume. Trey Hume could be an okay pickup. I don't know what his potential is like. Van Evijk we've used at Cambridge, so we won't look to use Van Evijk again, but... Milan Van Evijk is good. James has just gifted 10 subscriptions to the channel. Never gifted a sub to the channel before, and then just goes 10. Thank you, mate. That's very kind of you. Lord of Dunsfold, James, Zambulance, Sheena Moore, X's, Owen Does F1, Ramester, Shane, Sport, and Platinum Pathos. Welcome to the gang, lads. Thank you, James. That's really kind of you, mate. Your Patreon pledge each month is perfectly enough, thank you, mate. But that's very generous of you. Trey Hume's really good in game, is he, Jack? Hello from Kenya, football lover. How are we, sir? Roger from Braga, a left mid. He's spelt it R-O-D-G-E-R, but there is no Roger. It's spelt that way. So let me just have a look at Braga. Portuguese, League of Portugal. It's SC Braga, isn't it? Roger. 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 Roger Fernandez. That'll be the Roger. 73. Pace, can dribble, fuck all else. Not for me. Not for me. Appreciate it, Issy. Thank you very much, mate. Alejandro Zendejas. Free agents. Again, pace and dribble and not much else. Short passing of 68. It's just, they're just not... That's not really the calibre of player that we need. And Florinel Coman. This guy's got better shooting and better, slightly better passing. 26 years of age. 71 short pass. Still not sure he's really of the calibre of player we should really be prioritising. Obviously, we have limited... we have limited resources, so we should consider free agents, but... Retraining Garner as a right back. I don't know whether James Garner would be any good as a right back. I know they play him at right back. I might create that as a team sheet whilst not actually committing to it. Go on then, I'll put Ethan Mbappe on the list. Jaden Oosterwolde. 73 defending. Fenerbahce. He is quick. 77 defensive awareness. He's got to anticipate as well. That might not be a bad shout, you know. 6'4". Yeah, it's not that Ghana's specifically being played at right back. It's because they just don't have enough fullbacks. Serginho Dest, still only 23 at PSV. 79 rated, wow. Serginho Dest actually looks really good this year. 21 million though, that is a hefty price tag considering our current financial situation. Carlos Forbes, he's 71 at Wolves. Not for me. No worries, Ryan. Power cuts can happen to the best of us. I'd say it's worth upgrading from 23 to 25, yes. Angel Gomez is very good. At the minute, this season, we don't need anyone in that role. But season 2, absolutely he could be good. Where is Ethan Laird at the minute? Birmingham. Oh, he's only 70 rated. Pass. Let's just work our way through the comments at the minute. Ben Chilwell is out of favour at Chelsea. Maresca has said that he doesn't want to use him, so Chilwell could be a shout. Rooney Bargy. 3.7 million only for Rooney Bargy. That could be a really, really cheap pickup. I imagine Rooney Bargy grows well, right? Ernest or 75 at Lyon. It's Lyon, sorry. 65 short passing though. Not sure. True, we could try 4-2-2 with them as half wingers. Might be worth a try as well. I'll come to suggestions in chat in a moment once we've gone through. Who starts at right back for Newcastle now? Livramento. Jesus, Doty's 77 rated. Really? Worth a look, I guess. 77. Oh yeah, Glauch. Glauch is always a good player, a good shout, isn't it? It's just a case of how expensive. He's only 20 years of age, to be fair. Salzburg. 4-star, 4-star. Definitely can play out wide with the pace. Crossing's not great, but we could train it. Is expensive, but could be a very good pickup. Hugo Duro. Jan-Niklas Bester, Benfica. 88 crossing, dead ball specialist, free kick accuracy of 88. Ooh, high. I mean, he says he's got left back as one of his positions, but 61 tackling says no. But I like that as kind of a left field one. Curioso last year was pace and pace only, really. And that looks very much the case again this year, unfortunately. Fresneda at Sporting. He's a bit limited. He's not bad, but he's a bit limited. Depends how expensive he is compared to someone like Trey Hume. Did I sign Kieran Tierney at Everton last time? I've got a funny feeling I did. Just doesn't get a look in at Arsenal, does he? So we could rescue Kieran Tierney. Trey Hume is the highest rated player in the Championship. Really?
Hang on, bro.
No, he can't be. He can't be. Oh, Besta just went to Benfica in the summer, did he? Dr. Platter. Thank you very much for that information. Elite, thank you for the follow, mate. Lamptey, Malacia, Elanga, Billing. I don't need centre mids at the moment. Lamptey plays again for Brighton now, right? Contract expiring in 9 months, though. If Tariq Lamptey on a free could be very tempting. Marmouche. $80 rated Marmouche. Can play on the wing. High. Expensive, but I like. Johnston. I presume that's Anthony Johnston from Celtic. No, sorry, Micah Johnston. I'm thinking of Anthony Ralston. Micah Johnston is on loan at West Brom. Is it just at West Brom now? Different Johnston? Oh, right back. Okay, hang on. Oh, Alistair. Effectively, we're looking for wide players, Danny, be that defence or attack. Fotis Ioannidis at Panathinaikos. Chip shot, finesse shot, technical flair, first touch. Not bad. Not really in a position to be looking for a striker at the moment, but Christ. Yanis Konstantelias, sorry, at PAOK. Looks okay. Patrick Vimmer. That's one that was mentioned in chat as well. It's quite expensive for someone that doesn't actually excel that much. Andres Dreyer. Or Anders, sorry. Anders Dreyer, 77. That's decent. Anderlecht. Tiers Rojas from Inter Miami. Hello. He's not been that good. But to be fair, he doesn't play ahead of Messi, does he? Sanjay Sajati, Palmer. Don't need a centre back at the moment, though. To be fair, Volpato, Sassuolo. Oh no. Benteke. I'll be curious to know how good Benteke is and or isn't. At 33, Christian Benteke. 74. 44 pace. Big old fucking lamp. Adam Wharton is a good idea, but I don't know whether it would be that realistic to get Palace yet. Ah, line height is what makes the centre-backs tired. That's intriguing. Matt did mention that in the Discord recently. I'll reply to him. That's intriguing. Monty, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, mate. And Lucien, thank you for the follow as well on Twitch. Please save us some time. Right, let's show you who we've got so far then. So we've got Trips, Marmouche, Tierney, Duro, Dest, Chilwell. Chilwell I like as an idea, as someone who isn't favoured at their current club. The only thing is, we do have Mikalenko already at left back as someone that's similarly rated, so I might be looking for an understudy to Mikalenko. Dest I could certainly sign for right back. Angel Gomez I like the idea of for next season. Alistair Johnston would be a cheaper option at right back for sure, although he's not sensational. I like the idea of Jade Oosterwolde as a backup left back, but he is expensive for a backup. Tarek Lamptey on a free next season seems like a no-brainer. Fresneda's quite cheap, but Trey Hume is cheaper but not as good seemingly. Fresneda's definitely better. So Fresneda Buy Fresneda now, get Tariq Lamptey on a free. Chilwell at centre-back wouldn't work, I don't think. That I like the idea of. Fresneda at right-back and then Lamptey on a free, and then we get rid of Seamus Coleman, or at least Ashley Young. And Lamptey's stamina's a killer, is it? Stamina of 61. Bargy, I like the idea of as a grower. But he's not going to affect the first team now. But it's a great way to spend a little bit of money and get some players that are going to grow in, isn't it? It would then allow us to spend a bit more money on the wingers, like Oscar Glauch, and transfer his position to a left mid or a left wing, or even do that whole play the 4-2-2 with half wingers. Any other suggestions, chat, for fullbacks and or wingers? So that's where we're looking to spend our money at the moment. Need to give Branthwaite a new contract as well. Need to be aware of that. Walker Peters could be a shout. Feels like Kyle Walker Peters has been around forever, but he's still only 26. I presume Walker Peters can play on either side as well. Contract expiring in 9 months. Well, Walker Peters would be a better free signing than Tariq Lamptey, that's for sure. Wingers more so, I would imagine, James. Giovanni Kenda, 71 at Sporting. Again, players that are just pace and dribbling, I'm not interested in. I want players that have some level of technical capability. Dan and Doy at Bologna. He's got some technical capability, but he's not sensational. He's also not very expensive, though. Wasn't Gabriel Sara at Norwich? He might have only recently moved to Galatasaray. He must have done, because he's still in Norwich. Still a Norwich player in his picks. Fatty's too far out the realms of possibility at the minute. Yeah, Alexis Vega's an option, Ben, but if I've used him relatively recently in a different save, I'd rather use someone else. I don't know how good Bajan Ho would be. I'm basing that based on our experiences of him last year in the RTG. Yeah, he's not really of the level that we'd look for. I'd probably rather sign Rooney Bargy, to be honest. Andre Santos is a centre mid, not really a winger though, isn't he? Looking for a winger. Winger or wingbacks, or winger or fullbacks. Yeah, we looked at Nuama. He's just not quite good enough, unfortunately. Rico Lewis is too good. He's starting at City. Ruben Vargas at Augsburg. Again, pace and not really much else. Yeah, there might be someone in the free agents we haven't looked at. Well, how much you make on Twitch depends on how many viewers you have, doesn't it? Northside. How many viewers? How many subs? Villa have only just got Philogene. I could maybe look to loan Philogene, because he's not going to be starting for them. But again, is he good enough to come in and make an impact? I don't know. Bully Mumba's only 71. It's not really good enough, unfortunately. Now, there's a bit more there technically, isn't there? Not a lot, but a bit more. How expensive was it? 13 million. Buyout of 17 though. We looked at Kenda. Junior Dina Abimbe, 76. Cheaper. Really good physicals and mentals. Technically, short passing's decent. Crossing's not as good. But we haven't really found that crossing has been mad effective for us so far, have we? Marmouche we've got on the list already. Oscar Bob's not going to be good enough. Oliver Antman. No, he's not good enough. Soz. Fagioli. No, he's not good enough. Gnonto was linked in the summer, yeah, but we just used Gnonto in the lead save last year, so I'd probably lean away from using Gnonto. Oh, what's his name, Craig? Off the top, I can't remember it off the top of my head. I can see his face. Chat, Turkish kid, Real Madrid. My brain's died trying to remember his name. Is Borja any good this year? Arda Güler, thank you. Arda Güler as a loan option, maybe? Does Arda Güler play much for Real Madrid at the minute? I see he's been injured, hasn't he? Although he was fit in the World Cup. Technically, he's very good. Physically, he's just not, though. He's very expensive. Oh, you're on about the midfielder, Fagioli. He doesn't play out wide. Kenan Yildiz. Only 72. Double L. Enzo Milot. Enzo Milot. Milot? Miot? Miot? Maybe? Looks half decent. Expensive though, 18.5. Ben Seguir, 74 at Monaco. Again, okay. Trincão's still only 24. Bloody hell. Trincão would be more of a marquee signing. His short passing's only 71 though. Loads and loads of play styles, however. 19, Daniel. Nikola Vlasic. At Torino. Anticipate is a weird one to have for him. It would be Mio, would it? Not Miot. I was thinking of Dimi Payet. But if it's Mio, that's fine. I don't think Todd Cantwell's going to be good enough. Meh. Zagrova. 20 mil at Lille. Definitely talented though. We have a lot of options, don't we? We're basically looking for wide players. Leone. Jesus Christ, Turkey's had a bit of a downgrade, hasn't he? Well, they're technically still very good. Craig, thank you for the 29th month subscribed, mate. We haven't looked at Noah Lang yet, no. Noah Lang is kind of a bit of an obvious one, though, isn't he? A lot of people always go for Noah Lang. It's not as fast this year by the looks of things. He's expensive, though. I know, Turkey still only being 21 is mad. I don't really want Binner Gittins. He's the Maitland-Niles. Leon. He'd be a good utilitarian player. A good squad player to have. Not a first teamer, though, I don't think. We looked at Coman for a certain Romanian. Yeah, David's not been with us today, has he? Let's have a look at free agents. It's really not a massive free agents list, is there? He is a free agent, though. Coman. Liam. Cesar Huerta. He's not bad. Kieran Martinez. There's a lot of Mexicans. Or a handful of Mexicans, anyway. Vega. Martina Adam. There's really not many free agents, is there? Akram Afif. Roberto Alvarado. Alvarado doesn't look that bad. Incisive pass, technical, tiki-taka, flair, Travella. Afif and Alvarado might both be worth a look. There's a lot. Why is there so many Mexicans? I guess because of the way that the calendar season works, maybe. Zendejas was a player that was mentioned in the comment section, isn't it? I don't know why there's barely any free agents in the save. Must be something to do with the transfer window. Israel Reyes. As a right back? Or a CDM? Sure, we'll be able to retrain him as a fullback. Pajau. Let me just have a look at goalkeeper free agents, just so we've covered all bases. Carlos Acevedo. Igor Pajau from Feyenoord. Very, very good physical. He's only 5'6", but 90 jumping is pretty good. Pretty good. It's exceptional. Only 72 short and long passing, though, would make me a little bit concerned. Obviously, could be trained. Alex Bainer. Alex Bainer does look very good. But it's expensive though, yeah. That's like a season 2 signing, isn't it? Also not a bet. No. Hello, Marcus. Hello. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I've ever signed Marcus Edwards. He's expensive though. Mion Manhoof? No, not enough technically. There are plenty of options there. Not a chance, Honey Badge. Nah, Pulisic. I'm not going to be able to sign Pulisic from AC Milan, am I? Nanasi we used in a save recently. Max Bayer. I think we've got enough on the list for now. I don't need a striker either. Does look very good though. Does he play much in real life for Dortmund? Jesus. Who's Max Bayer and where has he come from? I'm so intrigued by Max Bayer, I'm going to Google him. Was it Hoffenheim on loan at Hanover for 2 years? In the Zweibundesliga. Seemingly come out of nowhere, so to speak. Although, actually, no, it was Hoffenheim first team last year. Sorry, my bad. I did well for Hoffenheim in the Bundesliga last year. Moved for... doesn't say. Let me just check the comment section of that video one more time because there's been like 14 more comments. So we'll just go new. True, we do have Patterson at right back. We have to bear that in mind. So I might only need one right back. Röhl was another option, wasn't it, that I saw in chat earlier. Oh, Merlin Röhl is a centre mid that we don't need. Trafford as a Pickford backup might be an idea. Right, let's start recording, shall we? Actually, I'll take some names from the comment section, pop them on the board behind me. Just change the colour of those names for the board behind me. Callum being the last one we're going to do. There we go. Oh yeah, definitely done that. But appears to be broken again on YouTube. Check. Oryx. Should be in there. Oh well. Soz, if you want to use a command, come across to YouTube, to Twitch. Apologies. Right, let's hit record. Oh yeah, Branthwaite new contract. Thank you, Digital. I saw your name in the YouTube comment section as well. You very nearly made it to the board, my man. I apologise. Squad up. Let's get you a new deal, sir. He wants crucial, fine. 4 years? Sure. No release clause is fine by me. He's on 43. How about 57? Good. That was easy. Le Bosch. Right. Welcome back to the... No, I'm not wearing the top. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hold on. Oh, Craig's just mentioned it in the YouTube chat. You guys are on point today. Yeah, Nathan Patterson from Sunderland could be a shout. Pogba team to Miami would be an intriguing one. Thank you for the follow, McGuinness. There you go, that's better, isn't it? Welcome back to the FC25 Everton career mode. Thank you so much for all of your feedback on the first couple of episodes. Our shortlist is rammed with options for the upcoming January transfer window. We also have got a couple of ideas of what to do tactically. Weirdly, even just from playing myself and integrating NDI as that kind of false nine that drops to be the link between the midfield and the attack, I've kind of stumbled on what you guys were trying to tell me anyway, in that playing a 4-4-1-1 with one out-and-out striker and someone to link is kind of the way forward, and that's kind of what I ended up doing anyway. So great that we're on the same page tactically in that regard. We've offered and has been accepted a new contract for Branthwaite, so he's got a new 4-year extension at the club and a pay rise to go with it. We've got plenty of options on the shortlist for us for the January transfer window, with options at fullback and as wingers as well. So thank you for all of that. We'll obviously have a look at it in more detail when we get to the transfer window itself, but or maybe December. But I got lots and 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 lots of names, and more so besides. So thank you for that. If there's anyone you think that I might not have looked at, then do by all means, do by all means continue to leave the feedback in the comment section. If you think there's anything else I could do tactically, then do let me know as well. If you think I should perhaps still change from the 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1 with a false 9 and an out-and-out striker situation. We did, at least it was my intention to, I can't remember whether I actually did do it, change the role of, yes, Dominic Calvert-Lewin into a poacher, and that is certainly seeing him make better forward runs and seeing me have some more significant options in the box as we get forward. Still not really able to utilise crosses as much as I might like to, but certainly they're not as strong this year as they were last year. We've got Newcastle to start with, which was the most recent game in real life. Then we move on from Newcastle to playing Ipswich after the international break, Fulham in the league and Aston Villa away in the Cup. And I think I might sim Fulham at home to play Villa in the Cup. We recently beat Aston Villa to get our first win of the league season. And considering we've advanced significantly far in the Carabao Cup already, maybe we should have a go at trying to win that. I might do. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably lose to Villa now, won't I? Newcastle to begin with today. Saying thank you to those of you on the board behind me for your continued support. Thank you for leaving your comments in the comment section. Do keep that up, and your name could be on the board behind me for a future episode. Hukif, Sindra, and Callum Beaver up there for today. Right, Newcastle to start. We're in a lofty 12th with 6 points after 6 games, although we would like to average more than a point a game come the end of the season, because 38 points after 38 games... going to be relegation territory, isn't it, really? So let's start turning some of those draws into wins. Although Newcastle might not be one of those. Chelsea was 16th there. Wow. Gordon, Isak, Almiron. Longstaff, Miley, Guimaraes. How about Longstaff? How about that? Botman, Share. Yeah, Newcastle are significantly not playing their best side. The idea of changing Jimmy Garner to a right back just doesn't scream at me with his lack of pace. .66 acceleration, 68 sprint speed doesn't scream to me effective fullback long term. We're looking to improve at fullback and out wide. Meow. Hi, Eddie. Obviously, we're just waiting for the graphics to pop up so we can do it for the YouTube video. Right, Newcastle with a 4-3-3 and a very strong 4-3-3. Nick Pope in goal, Dan Burns, Cher, Botman and Livramento. That midfield is brutish with Guimaraes, Tonali and Joel Linton. And then Gordon, Isak and Almiron is certainly a scary front line as well. In the Man United save, we struggled against Newcastle every time we played against them. And the team I had there was rather a bit better than the team I've got here. But if they're wanting to give me the ball quite like that regularly, then... Jesus Christ, Sandro, are you okay? Well, 2 attempted murders. They got the ball, I didn't. But, yeah, the second one was definitely a foul. Sandro Tonali, Unbelievable. What a ridiculous slide tackle that was. That somehow was legal. Well, run then, Dwight. Go on, lad. I know Livramento's... get off him. No slouch in a straight line. But Dwight McNeil is doing brilliantly here. And looking for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Oh, his touch lets him down with Iliman Ndiaye waiting to be played in for a shot on goal. Well, quite the entertaining opening 6 minutes here, isn't it? Gimme. All right, don't give me. Isak, little ball roll. Back to Bruno Guimaraes and Anthony Gordon. And of all the people we didn't want to score today, it's him. 1-0 Newcastle. You have all the pre-match stuff set to off, but it still happens. That's intriguing. Not very good marking from the defenders. Branthwaite into Decore. We're going to need the physicality of Decore in that midfield today, you feel. Joel Linton and Guimaraes and Tonali. And Diaye's footwork is going to be crucial too in turning away from those men as they press to try and get to us. Diaye actually in a little bit of space here. Again, good footwork, good turn. But unfortunately not able to find his man. Joel Linton. And Almiron. There you go in. There you go in. Come back. Thank you. Corner Newcastle. Bruno to deliver. And, well, all right. Nobody underneath it. Right, Iliman, make me a run I can use, please, pal. Ah. Great offside trap, lads. Well done. Literally just as I committed to playing the ball. Great free kick. Well done, mate. I think the wind got hold of that one. Garner and Lindstrom. Jesus, Sandro Tonali is feisty, isn't he? Christ alive, he loves a bit of it. Calvert-Lewin, get underneath that and get it out wide. Still got Ndiaye with me, and I'm wanting to try and isolate Dan Burn. Just like that. Lindstrom. Oh, mate! Get it on target, Jesper. Get it on target at least, please. There are rumours that Jesper Lindstrom might join us permanently at the end of the season. But if he's not going to start finishing chances of that calibre, then we might look elsewhere. I certainly have names on my shortlist that might well be better and more clinical in those sorts of positions. Well in. Not so well in. Gordon. And across to Joel Linton. Almiron. Well held. Pickford done really well. Bowl that out looking for Lindstrom. Touch not quite so good. Hey. Anthony Gordon now. And he sat. Lovely touch from him. And the spin. Joel Linton. Gimme. Alright, don't then. Isak spins Branthwaite. Well, if the tackle doesn't work, just lie down in front of him, that'll help. Gordon in space again. Tarkowski puts a stop to it. James Tarkowski, the highest rated player at the club, rephrase, highest outfield player at the club. And so far, very much deserving that starting spot ahead of the hotly anticipated O'Brien. Dan Burn into Anthony Gordon. Tarkowski. Well in again, Jimmy. Captain's example from Tarkowski today. Ndiaye into Lindstrom. Look for Ndiaye again. Use the right back. Lindstrom, I knew, was going to run offside there. Calvert-Lewin's in there. And he's arriving late. And he still could get to this. All right, Popey. I do want to change it off automatic not automatic, assisted crosses actually back to Semi. Log passes on Semi. Okay, that's weird. Random, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Welcome to chat, pal. You're going to pay attention, Jesper? Well in. Oh, has he got past 2 there? No, I can't really draw Tarkowski out of position there because Alexander Isak would have been on his own some. Bruno and Joel Linton. The option there is Almiron, and Jared is Jared-esque. All right, Joel Linton. Why are you so deep now, Jared, eh? Get out. Get out. And DI looking for the run in behind. Calvert-Lewin's trying. Botman's going to get there. Put Nick Pope under pressure. Fair enough. Well in, Jimmy. Garner's done well there. But for NDI. Oh, bloody Sandro Tonali's everywhere. Can't get away from the man. Isak. Know that his footwork's going to be good. Need Doucouré to start throwing his weight around. Sandro Tonali-esque, if we can. Oh my God, that press. It's just electric. No chance to react to anything. Go on then. Oh. Screw you, Dan Burn. Win that. Into NDI. He's away. He's nearly away. Oh, well done at half time. Eric's at the wheel. If it weren't for that one chance, we wouldn't have created anything in that first half. Newcastle are so tough to play against, though. Like we say, we found that with the Man United save. Doucouré, man, all the way out to Ashley Young. Really nice. Gordon. Well in Ashley Young. I saw the press coming. Played around it this time. Garner. And Young. And NDI. Completely isolated Dan Burn there. Now get in the box, please, lads. Calvert-Lewin is arriving. And he's going to get to this. And his header is, for lack of a better term, wank. Only the second chance we've created in the game so far. And unfortunately, it wasn't that good. Putting Tino Livramento under some pressure here, though, but I couldn't make it pay. Doucouré isn't quick enough to catch Miguel Almiron. Mikolenko's going to try and deal with the Paraguayan. And also fail to do so. Some marking in the middle would be great. Not that they need to mark anymore, because I want it back. Eventually. Support. Go on, NDI. That was where that was supposed to go, and NDI was in a good position. Make some changes early doors in the second half. Try and change things. Still ruining that miss from Lindstrom in the first half, really. Isak. Well in. Keeps. Christ. Oh, God damn it. Tried to pump it all the way up top with Jordan Pickford, and he dinked it to the right back. And 2 tackles missed on Alexander Isak because his dribbling is that good. 1 and 2, and he's buried it. Good. Newcastle leads by 2-0. And unfortunately, I think we're going to lose this one. We've been just as good as they have, really, on the balance of overall play. But we just haven't been able to take our chances when they've come. Taking their sweet time. And they close you down so quickly in the forward third. But then you get towards the edge of the box and they just back off. Go on. Yes, but around the outside of Dan Burn. Into the middle. Good delivery. Good hands by Pope. Gordon's done me. Thought I could get there with Ashley Young and I couldn't. Tarkowski's just not quick enough either. Willian Jared. Space for Jack Harrison out wide here. Okay touch. Good legs to get away. Ndiaye is there. And it's a great ball to him. And Calvert-Lewin could be around the corner. And Livramento has recovered his position superbly. Challenge. You tried, Ash. You tried. Can't ask much more of you at the moment, can I? Nice. Calvert-Lewin spins well. Gets away. Harrison is there. Make runs for me, please, gentlemen. Thank you, Mikolenko. You're going. Ndiaye back post. Ready? 1, 2, 3. On his face. Jared's up. Always fancy him in those sort of scenarios, even against someone as tall and capable as Alexander Isak. Go on then, Jesper. Still getting the better of... still getting the better of Dan Burn out there. Just can't find the goal. Found a goal. Calvert-Lewin's first goal of the season. Right, what I'm actually going to do is switch Harrison to the right. I'm not going to take Lindstrom off. I don't really have any other wide options that are of any real quality. But Harrison's going to have the fresh legs now to really, really, really get at Dan Burn. And hopefully we might be able to find another one. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has pulled us back into it. Everton this season in real life been a little bit susceptible to throwing away a 2-goal lead. Are Newcastle going to be the same here? Thanks for the follow, the raid, Griffo. Appreciate it, mate. Gordon, tackle by Tarkowski. Doucouré looking to get away. Isak. Chill, mate. Okay, pressed pass with Tarkowski. Decided he didn't want to, apparently. Switch. What a ball. Christ. Lindstrom. And Doucouré. Ndiaye's there. Garner. And here is Iliman now. And running in behind is Jack Harrison. We could do exactly the same again. Looking for Calvert-Lewin. Oh, Dominic had the double! We have done it! Dan Burn is their weak spot. Little bit of a samba for Calvert-Lewin. He's found his goal-scoring touch now. 2-2! What a leap, by the way. And bang. Isak. Get there. Well up. Ndiaye out wide. We couldn't, could we? Oh, we might not. Gordon. Well in. Tarkowski. Oof, that was nervy. For a moment. Jimmy Garner. Calvert-Lewin's come short. Out wide right. Took a little deflection, but Harrison's got the legs. And the ball back here to Ndiaye. And he's still out there. Go on, Jack. See you, pal. Oh, my God. Calvert-Lewin for a hat-trick. Oh, can you imagine? Out we go, Jared. Never mind. Did enough. Did enough. 4 minutes. 4 minutes left. Calvert-Lewin through the gap. And a touch and a turn. Sandro Tonali's too good. Well, I tell you what, after we went 2-0 down, very much expected to lose this one without much of a fight. This Everton side have some fight in them. And I know Everton fans appreciate that. They love a gutsy performance here at Goodison Park. And this has been exactly that from this Everton team. If I can spin him behind here, Calvert-Lewin might still help us influence the result. Looking for Ndiaye. Can he bring that down? Not quite. We're going to have to settle for a 2-2 draw here. Or will we? Yes, because that's a foul, unfortunately. I tell you what. I'll take a 2-2 draw. I'll absolutely take a 2-2 draw. Murphy on for Almiron. Isak can't bring that down. Tarkowski battling hard. Don't you dare. And away. Ref, do me a favour, please. Thank you. Everton 2, Newcastle 2. It was a draw in real life. It's a draw in game, but there was certainly a lot more happened there, wasn't there? Like a salmon, pal. Whoop.
Time for just a few questions.
Oh, celebrate Dominic Calvert-Lewin's performance there. And Tarkowski, we will motivate him. He was fantastic. Doucouré was all right. I'm going to downplay it a little bit, though, because he wasn't a standout performer. But we got the result. And now, up against an 18th placed Ipswich after an international break, this is a game we really want to take advantage of. Michael Keane wants to play. To be fair, I was thinking of rotating a little bit for Ipswich. Lindstrom's up to 76, which is nice. Let's take Jimmy Garner out for Mongala. Tarkowski then for Michael Keane. Patterson can play. I want to get O'Brien in, but can't really at the minute. There are more players I'd like to give first team football to. Branthwaite can come out. O'Brien, come in. Do I put Idrissa in? How long has Idrissa Gana Gabe been back at the club? Because I'd be tempted to sell him in January to raise some funds. TBH. Was he back this year? Idrissa Gana Gay. No, 2022. All right. See you, pal. You're off. I'll sell him in January. Raise some pennies. Right, what I am going to do is go for a quick toilet break before we play the next game. So join me in a couple of moments. Go for a toilet break yourself. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hello. Thank you for the following. Or Inge? ING3. Ings? Ings, maybe. I don't know. Aye. Vamos. Can't drop Calvert-Lewin after grabbing a brace, can I really? Ben Johnson. Ipswich Town, 18th in the table. Not had a great start to the season with Muric in goal for them. Connor Townsend, Twanzebe, Dara O'Shea and Ben Johnson. Luongo and Morsey, Broadhead, Schmodix and Amari Hutchinson. And Liam Delap up top. Delap's had a great start to his Ipswich Town career in real life. He's going to be the danger man. Sammy Schmodix, we tried in FC24 in the Cambridge save after his fantastic season at Blackburn IRL last year in the Championship. Didn't quite do the business for me. And I hope it's very much that Sammy Schmodix that plays here rather than the real life version, who's actually pretty bloody good. We've made a couple of changes to the starting lineup after the last fixture to try and keep players happy and morale in the squad as high as possible, even though we've had a not ideal start, not less than ideal start, just an average start to the season. Sammy Schmodix trying from there is not going to work. And hopefully we'll be able to get a result here. And that, well, ultimately the only way to keep morale up long term is to get results. And we won't have a better chance to get a result than against a side that are 18th in the table and newly up from the league below with players that on paper aren't good enough. Mangala, drill it out wide to Lindstrom. Into Ndiaye in that gap. Spin well. Spins very well. Driving nicely too. Here comes Abdoulaye Doucouré. Doucouré looking for Ndiaye again. And Ilian Ndiaye gives Ipswich Town a deficit. The home side are behind. And swinging into action is Iliman Ndiaye. We're in front. Yes, you do gain season pass XP by playing career mode, I believe, JCT. What do they call him in game, Mike? They call him like Sujmodic or something like that. Well, that's a great ball to Amari Hutchinson. It's going to be a danger player for them. Hutchinson tackled well by Mikolenko. Mikolenko and McNeil. A couple of options inside I was trying to turn and get the ball to. Any sort of defensive marking would be wonderful. It's not really much I can say there, is there? He's just on his own. How is it? Even if I had Tariq Lamptey, I'd never get to Liam Delap there. On his own, onside, super deep as well. The man that plays that initial pass out here, it's O'Brien. I play it back to O'Brien. He then plays it forward. And then the two centre-backs just stay super deep. They don't step with the rest of the line. Then I end up losing it here. And he's just on his own. The centre-backs are just nowhere near it. He'd be offside if O'Brien had stepped, but O'Brien was deeper too. Oh well, what can you do? Maybe it's something tactically. Whatever it is, it shouldn't be like that. Thank you for the follow, Gopazago. Lindstrom. NDI. Lindstrom could go again. Calvert-Lewin is available. Oh, nice challenge. Nice ball inside to Liam Delap. Michael Keane steps in well. Forward to NDI. And Mongala. To Correa. We'll use the left back. Dwight starting to make a run. We'll still look for him and we'll find him well. Nice footwork. Better this time, Mr. McNeil. And DI with the spin. Looking for anyone. That was brave. Broadhead inside to Schmodix. And Broadhead again. Is Townsend. Alright, playing some nice football here actually. Ipswich. Till Patterson intercepted. Thank you very much. Doucouré, come feet, lad. Good boy. Look at the ball. Lovely spread out to Jesper Lindstrom. And he goes through that gap again. Well done, Sam Morsey. Oh, if I'd have just gotten a tackle in there. Quickly forward here to Liam Delap. Oh, tried with Doucouré to get there and couldn't. Did with O'Brien. Good footwork from Mikolenko to step away from the man there. Schmodix is going to close me down, but that's fine. Looking for NDI in this gap. Eventually found him. O'Brien's decent, Ollie. Luongo. Out to Ben Johnson. And Luongo again. Someone's got a foghorn in the stands. Sammy Schmodix getting forward. O'Brien in the way. I feel with O'Brien and Branthwaite, it's more just their physicality that means that they're as good as they are. They just ease people off the ball. That's naughty. It's got to be at least a yellow. Yeah, indeed it is. And rightly so. O'Brien. Okay, I didn't necessarily go according to plan. Mikolenko and Mongala. Here's Lindstrom. Great movement by Dominic Calvert-Lewin trying to get in behind. Mongala with space. Oh, that was moving. Muric with a very good save. Drifting from right to left. Looking for that bottom corner. Well, sorry, top corner on the left-hand side. Calvert-Lewin will look for a corner, but he can't get there. Wouldn't let me change to either of the Everton men that were nearer the ball there. And now Murray Hutchinson has a chance to break on us. Well in, Mikolenko. Well in, Sammy Schmodix. Abdoulaye Doucouré apparently has picked up a knock, which is not ideal. Going to need him to be as fit as possible for the majority of the season if we're to really utilise the physicality in that midfield too. Patterson's actually been pretty solid so far, so I'm very pleased with his performance in this game to this point. Lindstrom trying to just drive down the line and force the Ipswich defensive set out of position. Just hasn't worked at all. Is Doucouré still hurt? No, he's fine. Honestly, Blaster, I don't know. With the new ownership coming in, we might see an influx of talent to Everton. Hutchinson to Delap. Alright, wasn't ready for that, I tell you that much. Delap looking to get away. Doucouré is trying to close him down. Here's Schmodix, great footwork. Thankfully, the finish is past the post. Pickford had it covered, but it was dangerous. Lovely footwork from the man in the middle. 1-1 at half-time. We've been the better side, but they've had more chances than us. And they are quite tricky, Ipswich. It's not as straightforward a game as I hoped it would be. I've not massively rotated the side. Lindstrom, go again. Little dink, nice. Under control and delivered. Can you get there, Illiman? Never mind. Schmodix. And Morsey. Broadhead. Connor Townsend. Read that, thank you. Esper Lindstrom will have that all day long. NDI is making a decent run here. Try and cut it through the gap to him. Perhaps too risky. Footwork from Schmodix is so good. Oh, nearly. So very nearly. Delap now. And Broadhead. Schmodix. Delap's gone again. Everything comes through the middle for Ipswich. Schmodix and Delap. Key to everything that happens. Out wide. Run for me, Dominic. Oh, I'll tell you what, Dwight McNeil is so frustrating at times. Drill it. Just want McNeil to have that extra little lick of pace, and he just doesn't have it. Oh, what a turn by Sammy Schmodix that was. Here's Sam Morsey now. Ipswich have had a lot of the ball at the beginning of this second half. Every time we've won it back, we've tried to counter on them quickly and just haven't quite gotten it right. Here's Broadhead now. Spinning away from Lindstrom, who's tucked in centrally just to help out, really. Trying to just outnumber them in the middle, but they're so good in the dribble, and they've always got that option back there with Luongo or Morsey that it's so tough to actually force them out of possession. See how long this spell of possession has gone on for. Thankfully, O'Brien steps in there. Right, let's not be quite so rash with how quickly we get the ball forward. Take our time with it a bit more, and maybe we'll find an opportunity. 25 minutes to go. And DI brings that down well. But just can't sort his feet out quickly enough. Sammy Schmodix's dribbling is so much better than anyone I've got on my team. That's gone. Got to change something. Lindstrom's had a dead game. Give Beto a go. Calvert-Lewin's done dick all. Garner with the spin. McNeil looking for Beto. Literally just off the bench, Beto. Into NDI, and they combine and very nearly give us a 2-1 advantage. I was certain we were going to score there. I fancy NDI every time he gets the chance. And on this occasion, he's not able to tuck it away. Liam Delap looking to get behind Michael Keane with a solid but fair challenge. Some good footwork from Mongler will send Harrison in. And NDI's onside here. With one defender to try and beat, which he can't do. We could maybe have gotten it back again. Just run around him, not through him, you absolute melt. Come on! It's not that hard to acknowledge the fact that somebody else exists. Just run around him. And you've got the ball there. You've done really well to win it back. And you're just like, I can't get to the ball. Why can't I get to the ball? Because there's a human being right there in front of you, you absolute moron. 15 to go here. Sammy Sismodics. Come on, mate. Pronounce their names properly, will you, please? Beto looking for McNeil, finding McNeil, but because it was Beto that played it, really have anyone to aim for in the middle. Get this to Mangala. Can Ndiaye make me a decent run? He's making a run. Is it the run I need? Jack Harrison could be the run we need. Float it. Beto, bring it down. Turn and score. He's done that before this season. He couldn't do it on this occasion. We're creating chances now at the end of the second half, but it might just be too little, too late for us to try and get the victory here. We're drawing far too many games, but it is better to draw than lose. But still, Ipswich away is a game you'd want to win. It's Connor Chaplin off the bench for them. Lovely little back heel. Jack Clark also trying to make an impact. Willian Patterson. Run them for me, Jack. I've got Ndiaye with me. He's taken 2 out there. He's quite literally taken 2 players out. Yellow card for each challenge, maybe? Maybe! Red card for Sam Morsey. Oh my god. He's tripped Ndiaye and then just flattened the man out wide, Jack Harrison. Ipswich down to 10 late in the game here. Will that sway things? Ndiaye steps away from the challenge. Harrison looking to get in behind. And he's doing so. Harrison looking for a winner. Forces the save out of Muric, the keeper. And there might yet be a winner in it. Potentially still. McNeil with the delivery. Beto's there. Brilliant header. Brilliant save. Muric getting the praise of his teammates, rightly so. Beto again the target. Beto again found. But a poorer effort this time. Well, whoa, steady, mate. Ipswich wasting as much time as possible now, you imagine, for the rest of the fixture to try and seal the point. Or maybe, even with 10 men, they go for broke and try and win it. I think it's the time-wasting option. Although, win it back, Oral. Win it back. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Liam Delap. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it, Ipswich. Yeah, they really have just gone time-wasting. Make sure they get the point. Fair play. I'd do the same in that situation. A draw away from home against Ipswich is not the result we were after. It's still unbeaten. We've only lost a couple of games this year, but that really was one we should have been taking 3 points from, and I'm disappointed we haven't, in all honesty. Patterson was actually really decent. Nathan Patterson did really well, so quite happy to motivate him there. Might start starting him, actually, Nathan Patterson, considering he's not too dissimilar in overall from the other 2 fullbacks I have at the moment. Obviously looking to improve at fullback. And Ndiaye has a new position available to him, now able to play at right mid as well, but we're going to prioritise him at striker continually for the time being. So let me just change it back to striker in 4 weeks' time. Hopefully Ndiaye can continue to have a positive effect on the team. Idrissa needs more football, I'll be honest, mate. Probably going to sell you in January to help raise funds to bring in new players. Yeah, no, I'm aware of that. I've already dealt with it, mate. Okay, Fulham next in 13 days. Sorry, in 6 days' time. We're 13th in the league. This one I am going to sim because we're going to play the cup game against Villa. Big Mike, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub, pal. Very good of you, mate. Right, everyone's fully fit for this. I just want to have a look and compare their stats, actually. Patterson's... Well, better. He's faster and better physical, but he's actually worse in every other stat. His passing is diabolical, apparently. Short passing of 64. Yeah, he's just... He needs more. He just needs more. I'm definitely better off with Ashley Young. Right, we'll sim the game against Fulham. Some of you saying I should sim match rather than quick sim match. So we'll utilise this interactive sim, which is not something we've done for a couple of years on the channel. We'll see how well this goes. It might end well for us. It might be that it's not really any better for us than just a straight up quick sim. We'll find out in due course. When or if there are goals, I shall bring them to you. But you can see their starting lineup on the right-hand side. Bender in goal, not Bernd Leno. Teta, Bassi, Cuenca, Sessegnon, Berger, Reedy, Wobie, Smithrow, Andreas Pereira, and Raul Jimenez up top. It's a decent side for Fulham. They're 7th in the table, so they've got to be half decent this season. Space for Teta. Post for Jimenez. Wow. Closest we've come to a goal so far. Forward. And inside maybe. Penalty? Is it? Is it? Is it? Tell me? Yes. I'm going to jump in, thank you. Dominic Calvert-Lewin from the spot. Our first penalty of the season. Please, Dom. Give us a 1-0 lead. Good lad! Everton lead at home against Fulham. Thank you very much. Keeper blindsided. Dominic Calvert-Lewin thought about where he wanted to put it and put it there. Hooray! Back to the sim. Cheers, lads. No, I've not heard of that, Chaz. McNeil out wide. Calvert-Lewin in the box. Oh. Nice. Good block. Good save. Lindstrom's stamina is rubbish. That's a lovely ball. Oh! Woodwork! Calvert-Lewin from range. So very nearly a second goal for us. Now both sides have hit the post. They made a sub. I might be tempted to make one of my own, actually.
Substitution for Fulham coming off the pitch.
Equaliser. Andreas Pereira. Rodrigo Muniz off the bench. And I think he immediately got the assist there. Fulham equalise here. It took a set piece for us to take the lead. They've scored from open play. Will there be a winner in the remaining 15 minutes or so? Oof, very nearly, perhaps. Harrison with a light injury. We're all right to play on with that. Really want to lose Jack Harrison longer term. Shoot, score. Oh! James Garner with the chance in the final seconds to win it for us. He wasn't quite able to do so. It's a point again. We love a draw at Everton this season, it seems. 3 straight Ds in the league. Not ideal, but again, draws are better than losing, and they were much higher than us in the table, Fulham, so they're having a good season. They are a good team. As a Newcastle, you might have expected maybe a defeat to Newcastle, a win against Ipswich, and a draw or loss against Fulham. So to have taken 3 points from a potential 3 or 4, I don't really think I can be that disappointed with things so far this season, if I'm completely honest. Youth players are growing well enough, but not spectacularly. And we should get another scout report back, actually, sooner rather than later, perhaps at the end of the episode. I know what you can offer the team, Dominic. Don't worry, pal. We've got Aston Villa away in 3 days' time in the Carabao Cup. It's the round of 16, is it? It's the 4th round, which... Oh, why'd they change the bloody buttons? Yes, it is the round of 16, regardless, the 4th round. So the opportunity to progress still in a cup competition that we stand a chance of having a go at winning. There you go, round of 16, confirmed. th in the table, 6 draws, 2 defeats. 6 draws. Brighton a draw on 5. At least we're not massively doing that more than anyone else. Arsenal, Man United and Newcastle all with draws as well. Lots of draws. 9 points from 9. We are averaging a point a game at the moment, aren't we? Actually, have I got a youth academy thing to look at? Yes. You are less shit. You are equally less shit. You are less shit too. Guess what? Probably rubbish as well. You're rubbish too. You're just not going to be very good. Sorry, mate. Just going to hire a scout to go and find me a goalkeeper. Because I can't do any can't do any youth tournaments till I've got a keeper, and that other scout is looking solely for outfield players. Right, we are going to have to rotate again in the cup. O'Brien's up to 76 though, which is good. Harrison will get a start. I'll give Patterson the start again. Maybe I'll put Patterson on the bench ahead of Coleman. I'm just not using Seamus Coleman, am I? Let's give Chimiti a go. Why not? I've not looked at Ademola Lookman. No, it'd be far too expensive for us at the moment, though. Way too expensive. I'm not looking for a striker at the minute. Just wait for the graphics to come up so we can show the Villa team. Marius Cast, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Three goals in his last 3 games for Leon Bailey. Whether that's in the EFL Cup or just in general in all competitions, I'm not sure. Notice that Jaden Philogene is starting for Villa. He's a player that has been recommended to maybe loan because he doesn't play that regularly for Villa IRL at the minute, but I don't know whether they'd actually let me have him. Playing a 4-2-3-1, as you can see, that actually Philogene is playing at cam, supposedly. It's a strong team. It's effectively a straight-up first team, although Bergard is in the midfield. We're playing as strong a team as I can. There's some fitness concerns with some players because of the Fulham game at the weekend. So there are some rotations in here. Chimiti starts. Jack Harrison starts. O'Brien starts. Other than that, we are as strong as we could be with Patterson as well. Other than that, we're as strong as we could be comparatively to our regular first team 11. We did beat Villa earlier on this season, obviously, so they're going to want a bit of payback for that. We're going to want to replicate that. Who will come out on top? Will it be no one? And we'll go to pens. We'll wait and see. Kamara. Leon Bailey. Concert. Concert's very high up. I think Esri Concert might be playing at right back. That is comfortable. Thank you. Christ. It's a fix coming later in the month, Meow. Jaden's playing more now, is he, Sean? Thank you for the feedback, mate. Look forward to Chimiti. And back again. Garner out to Harrison. Philogene is going to have the pace, although not apparently the work ethic to try and close me down. Jack Harrison. Try and get back on the left foot. There's some space here, actually. And Abdoulaye Doucouré. Speaking of space, there's some for a shot. Awkward from Emi Martinez. He's happy enough with it, but it wasn't that good a save. McNeil with the delivery. It's too close to the keeper. Definitely better goalkeeping on this occasion from Emi Martinez. And I do hate playing against him. Well, Injak can't keep it in play. Actually, at least in terms of how they've played in the youth tournaments, it hasn't seemingly affected their... Where's my brain going? Sean, your thingy expired, didn't it? Oh, your Patreon declined, Sean, just as an FYI. I did see you had the VIP badge there and no sub, and I had a little flashback in my head. Your Patreon declined. By all means, you don't have to renew it, but if you're not going to renew it, can you let me know so that I can take away the VIP badge, etc., and adjust my spreadsheet accordingly? Yeah, as I was saying, according to the gameplay from the tournaments, the diving hasn't been that much of an issue, even though it's reading as a low stat. They haven't actually just been terrible at diving. But I'm not sure if that would be the case in a full game. Oh, no worries, Sean. No worries, pal. Yeah, only VIP Patreon members get their own custom players, Grace. They tell me how they want to look in game by commenting on a post that I put out on Patreon asking for certain attributes, both physical and aesthetic. Esri Concert is playing at right back for them here today. I mean, McNeil can play in Calvert-Lewin here. And I'll go back to Dwight McNeil. Esri Concert's quick. Cut that back though. Calvert-Lewin just needs to show the strength, which he can't do. Oh, what a chance. If Dwight McNeil was quicker, or we had someone else out there that was quicker, would have been in behind there. Dwight McNeil is solid, technically. But physically, that lack of pace does kill him. We could maybe play him centrally if we switched to playing with a 10. Or maybe if we dropped Tillman and Di in that position, that second striker role to a genuine 4-4-1-1. And I'm sure Dwight McNeil would be good in that role. But at the minute, out wide, he's just not quite cutting the mustard. Away, please. Win that. Well up. Oh, react to it, Chimity. Jesus Christ, pal. Thank you for winning it back. It's the least you could have done. Doucouré. Again, Dwight McNeil available out wide. Lovely turn. Calvert-Lewin. Chimity. And Jack Harrison on his left. Blocked. Chimity. Abdoulaye Doucouré. Saved by Martinez. I had to get it back on Harrison's left. I didn't fancy him on his right from that angle against a goalkeeper as good as Emi Martinez. And for a second time, we've just taken it too close to the keeper. I think the wind is affecting that. The wind is blowing the ball from those in-swingers towards the keeper, which is why, even though I've set it seemingly far enough out wide, we haven't been able to actually get anyone on the end of them. Diego Carlos will dink this. Tarkowski will be up and should win it. Hasn't. Ollie Watkins has done really well. His shot, however, is not great. Well in, Dwight McNeil again. But Leon Bailey's going to close me down here, and he's going to be much, much quicker. Pass is good enough, though. Chimity's running. Again, we'll go to McNeil. Again, he's going to be not quick enough to break in behind. Jimmy Garner's there. Chimity. How's your turn, lad? How's your shot, lad? Not bad. Emi Martinez forced into a number of saves so far in this cup game. Aston Villa are one of the strongest sides in the entire division. But we're able to create chances quite freely against them, despite that, in both this game and the league game. We've kept Ollie Watkins quiet too, which is no mean feat. Doucouré's inside. Forward there is Calvert-Lewin and Chimity. Chimity from range, maybe. I do want to loan Chimity out in January, but he's scored in every round of the Carabao Cup so far. So down the line to Ollie Watkins, but because Ollie's out here, there's not really anyone in the middle to aim for other than the fullback on the far side. Thank you. A little bit unorthodox and awkward, but we got rid of it. Nice ball by Chimity. Not a nice ball by Chimity. Nice idea by Chimity. Poorly executed. Oh, stolen it away. Patterson getting run ragged out on this right-hand side at the moment. Bless him. He's trying his best. Emi Buendia. 1 minute added on. Patterson's just not picking up the run. Adina. That's a Philogene. Ref. Chop him. Won the ball. That'll be half-time. Wow, Danny Welbeck scored more Premier League goals than Eric Cantona. To be fair, Danny Welbeck has been in the league a lot longer than Eric Cantona was. I haven't actually played with the regular sliders, Rob, other than one game of Ultimate Team, which is, I presume is similar at least gameplay. We will be doing plenty of gameplay testing before we start the RTG, that's for sure, with sliders and settings, etc. Refresh and double check the Patreon then, Sean. I might have to give it 10 minutes to actually come through. Yep, it's reading. Perfetto, merci, monsieur. Well, you're currently not. That's the wrong spreadsheet, Chess. Actually, I do need to add your name on there, though. Oh no, you are there. Let me change that white then. And then on this one, Sean, thank you, green. And today, I'll gift it now. Today is the 7th, so we'll put the 8th. And Sean is back in the gang. Thank you, Sean. That's very good of you, mate. Do 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 do. There you go. The sim slide is, you feel everyone plays the same way. You do still have the other CPU slider thing here, whether the AI behavior is on tactical or dynamic or custom. That will make a difference as well as to how the AI play. Oh, piss. Lucadinha. Okay, nice. See ya. Good delivery too. Brilliant header. That's the quality the Ollie Watkins brings. Defenders like statues in the middle. Ollie Watkins celebrating with his manager. To be fair, it's almost a compliment that Villa put out a stronger... Oh, that's a nice replay angle. It's almost a compliment that Villa put out a stronger side as they did against us here. But you can see Jake O'Brien there, quite literally motionless. I know obviously it's a freeze frame at the moment, but quite literally motionless, then puts his hands on his hips. If you actually moved, pal, maybe you could have got near him. 1-0 down here against Aston Villa now in the Carabao Cup. Schmitti rides that challenge very well. Gets the advantage as well. Look for Calvert-Lewin, and I've kicked it straight against Lamar Bagard. Oh well. Bailey. Oh, it's brilliant. Ollie Watkins does what Ollie Watkins does. Earlier in the game, I made the mistake of saying we kept Ollie Watkins quiet so far in these games against Aston Villa. He heard me, and it's taken him 8 second-half minutes to respond. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut. McNeil looking for Calvert-Lewin. Found him. McNeil is there again. Chimitti's going to be in the middle, hopefully. We'll float it to him. Oh, Pau Torres just in the way underneath it. Bailey just evading the tackle. This time we will deal with the run of Ollie Watkins. Garner. Nice sharp turn. And then here's Harrison. Right, look for Chimitti. Going to look for... Oh, Calvert-Lewin. It would have been a great ball if Pau Torres wasn't stood directly in the bloody way. I guess that is his job as a defender. Can I please have... Thank you, James Garner. Bloody hell. Intriguing that they're using Esri Concert at right back. Like, he can play that. Leon Bailey. Well, Ian O'Brien. Oh, Christ. Miklenko can't keep that in. All right, let's make some changes then. Keep some first team players fit if we can. So McNeil for... Yeah, that's not going to work. Calvert-Lewin for Beto. Garner for Mongala. Let's throw a Drissa in. -6. Okay. Tim then. -6. Decent corner. Robin was up. Oh, power shot. McNeil trying to work that away and can't. Pau Torres, not the go-to winger for them, but... Oh, Buendia. Ollie Watkins offside. Would have been a fantastic hat-trick, but it's not going to count. It's probably game over already. That would have assured it. Philogene off for them. I made a couple of changes of my own. It's Jacob Ramsey that's come on in his place. Jacob or Aaron, one of the two. Jacob, I think. Aaron Ramsey might be at Middlesbrough. Are they brothers? Cousins? Jacob and Aaron? I can never remember. It's Jacob. Here you go. Here he is. Hello, mate. Thank you. Anglo intercepts. Chimiti. Looking for the runner, Beto. And out wide to Harrison, who's dead on his feet. Look to deliver a ball. They're going to keep that in as well, aren't they? You son of a bitch. Nice ball into Emi Buendia. Oh, and here's Ollie Watkins again. Offside again. Jacob's the older brother, is he? Yeah. Harrison. Chimiti. Harrison again. Oh, he's in... Oh, ref? Hello? Ref? Alright. Cool story, bro. Aaron's at Burnley. On loan or permanently? Just like playing in claret and blue, apparently. Leon Bailey. Well in. Permo. Nice. And around the corner. Dwight. Beto's with me. And they're going again. Beto needs to do the same. Chimiti's made the run. He's trying to bring that down. Nod it. Well done. McNeil will pick it up. Beto's drifted out wide. And it's a smart turn. Don't forget the ball though, Beto. Bloody hell. Oh, you fucking moron. Just nod that out wide. Well done. Harrison into Patterson. Space for Tim. Tim looking for Beto. Beto to Dwight McNeil. Dwight McNeil looking for Beto again. Holds the defender off well. Still going Beto. Trying to squeeze it to Chimiti. Wasn't really going to score from that angle on his left foot, Beto. Not against Emi Martinez. Alright. Well, the round of 16 was a step too far in the Carabao Cup this year. Villa do get their payback for the Premier League defeat, but quite frankly, we'd much rather have the 3 points in the league, wouldn't we, if we're completely honest? And that's exactly what we got. We got 3 points in the league again today. Only they came in 3 games, not just the one. So, I don't know whether I'm happy with the Premier League performances so far or results or not. We're doing better than Everton in real life, so I presume I should be pleased that we're doing as well as we are, obviously, in relative terms. But is there maybe a bit more in this team, performance-wise? Potentially. It's nice to have actually unlocked Dominic Calvert-Lewin at last, and hopefully that pays dividends throughout the course of the rest of the season. Tweety's pleased. I believe in him. He's up to 72, and we will send him out on loan in January. It's Everton versus Southampton as the first game of the next episode as we move into the month of December. Southampton, West Ham, Brentford and Manchester United before a very busy December. Actually, it's not that busy now because we're not going to have any Carabao Cup semi-finals. It's busy enough, put it that way. Okay, we have £35 million available to spend in the current budget. I'll give you a rundown of everyone that's in this transfer at the moment. So if you have any other players you want me to add to the list, then do leave their names. But I won't say all the names out loud. Some are obviously potential transfers. Some are potential loan deals. Some are players that I'm not necessarily thinking about this season, but maybe next. But by all means, if you've got any other names you think I should add to this list, then potentially I may well do. My preference at the minute, I'll give you that much. Rooney Bargy as a cheap pickup for out wide to maybe send back out on loan. James Trafford maybe as a backup goalkeeper because he's got the history with Sean Dyche. Trey Hume or Fresneda at right back. Probably Fresneda, even though he's slower, he's better technically. That might be a really good one, actually. You can play it anywhere across the defensive line. So Fresneda for less than 10 million, presumably, would be a very, very good pickup, I think. I think that's probably too good to turn down. Israel Reyes is a player that I think has actually just signed for them, unfortunately. Yeah. He was a free agent. They've picked him up. He would have been actually a really, really good player to pick up and then move to fullback. But someone to maybe think about in the latter season. We'll keep an eye on how he grows. Terrell Lamptey's available to sign for free in January. There are a couple of other that might be available on a free in January, but there are certainly some capable options here, some free agents already available that you might think are good enough to have a look at. By all means, let me know if there's a name on that shortlist that stands out, and also if there's a name that isn't on that shortlist that you think would stand out. And we can add them to them or have a look at those that are already there in slightly closer detail. But that's all for today's episode. Got to be happy with 13th in the table, really, but still averaging a point a game so far would very comfortably keep us up. But come the end of the season, I don't know. We're going to have to start turning some draws into wins, I think. But only 2 defeats thus far in 9 games is really very good indeed, especially when Chelsea have lost 4. We're drawing more than anyone else, but not massively more than anyone else. You see, Brighton have got 5 draws. Newcastle, Arsenal and Manchester United all on 4. So I think we have to be happy, but knowing that there's another step to take, even with the current squad we've got, let alone any players we could bring in as well. That's all from me for today, though. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more. Do come and join me on stream. Links in the description down below. And for now, for today, I'll see you tomorrow. Right, let's save that, shall we? It's Everton episode 3. No, that's the wrong folder, Chess. There you go, mate. Well done. Now, Joe Bellingham, I used him at Cambridge in the last season, in the last season of the RTG save, so I'm not going to sign him again. Sleep, thank you very much for the 29th month in a row. You hero. Very generous of you, mate. I can't add you in for this save, unfortunately, because we're on console, Sean. But as soon as the RTG starts on PC, which will be after this Everton save, then I'll be able to get you in, and I'll be updating the latest post on the Patreon. If you were under the impression that you'd be able to be added in this save, and that was why you paid for the Patreon, I'm quite happy to refund until the RTG if you feel like you've not been swindled, but you paid thinking you could get into this one. It's up to you. It's your decision. I'm not saying I'm keeping your money, but I'm also not saying you can't have it back. It's sweet. Appreciate it, Sean. It's very generous of you. Nelson Viper. Viper. Oh. No. Not even remotely close. The wind direction is pointing to where the wind is coming from, Arsenal, not the direction it's going. So whichever way the direction is, the arrow's pointing, it's going the other way. That's just the way that wind in weather is. That's how it's done with genuine IRL weather forecasts. The arrow points where the wind is coming from. Right, that is all I'm going to be recording today. But we might as well hang out on stream. I've not edited on stream all year so far.
There you go, that's better, isn't it? Welcome.
Oh yeah, I was going to add that little lol at the beginning, wasn't I? But that's all the... No worries, Arsenal. It caught me out at the beginning as well. We will be starting the new My Player this week, yes. The episode explaining what happened goes live tomorrow. And then, obviously, the vote will be public tomorrow as well. And we'll aim to get the winner of... Hopefully there's an obvious winner quite quickly so that we can let Dan have the information and he can update the player thumb for us.
Welcome back to the... No, I'm not wearing the top. Hang on. Hang on. Hold on. Hang on. Hold on. There you go. That's better, isn't it? Welcome back to the... There you go. That's better, isn't it? Welcome back to the FC25. How much fear? 40 ways. Stumbled on. Welcome back to the... No, I'm not wearing the top. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hold on. There you go. That's better, isn't it?
Did I update the schedule for Twitch this week? Have I not done that yet? Have a look. No, I've not done it yet. Okay. So let me update the schedule for you guys on Twitch. So we will not be live tomorrow, but we will be live on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Friday will be F124 driver career. I normally start a little bit later on a Friday, so 8 hours on Friday, and then Saturday will be FC25 career mode once again, probably all day I would imagine. No, not FC mobile, thank you. Midday-ish for 6 hours-ish on Saturday. Yeah, so that's this week's schedule. Not live tomorrow, but then live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's the current plan, everybody. So yeah, regular sort of scheduled week. If we get the chance to record some more F1, then I will do. But obviously, starting afresh from a brand new season of the player career, and still working our way through this first season of Everton, we're going to prioritise the FC stuff at the moment. Is radical change from the Castle might not be one of those. Right, new with a 4-3. Oh Christ! But yeah, the eye waiting to be played in for a shot on goal. Want to score today? It's him. 1-0 Newcastle.
Well, quite the entertaining opening 6 minutes here, isn't it? Give me. All right, don't give me. He's sacked. Little ball roll. Bruno Ben. Give me. All right, don't give Garner. Me, and I want him to try and isolate Dan Burn. Just like that. Lindstrom. Oh!
Still can't believe he missed that. He's got to bury it. He's just, quite frankly, got to bury it.
I say in those sorts of positions. Gimme, give him that level. Gordon, hotly anticipated O'Brien. He still could get to this. Welcome to chat. Jared is Jared-esque. In Ashley.
Quite the comeback in that video.
In Ashley Young.
Please DNF in China.
Coming. Played around it this time. Garner.
Full wet. I mean, I had full wet in Australia, so what goes around comes around.
Burn there. Now get in the box, please, lads. Calvert-Lewin is arriving, and he's going to get to this, and his header is, for lack of a better term, wank. Only the second chance we've created in the game so far, and unfortunately, it wasn't that good. Putting Tino Livramento under some pressure here, though, but I couldn't make it pay. Decore, game so far, and unfortunately, it wasn't that good. Putting Tino. Oh, God damn. He's that. Well in. Keeps. Keeps. Christ. Keeps.
Yeah, look. You can see the power I put with Pickford there. I power this all the way up with Pickford. I'm not sure whether it's going to be big enough for you to see. But I've powered that all the way up with Pickford there. And he's kicked it here.
Christ.
Good.
Oh, God. Hands by Pope. On the balance of overall, haven't been able to take our chances. Still getting the better of Dan. Still getting the better. Exactly now. And here is it. And Di's there. All in, yes, but still getting the better of.
I wish I'd done that to Dan Burn more in that game,
actually.
actually.
Dan Burn out there. Just can't find the goal.
This was a great goal, though.
Found a goal. I've been a little bit on Newcastle. Going to be the same here.
Yes.
So, chill. Dance! Hooray! Get there. Well up. Good. Covered look draw in real life. It's a drawing game, but there was certainly a lot more happened there, wasn't there?
Yes, yes, there was.
Ipswich Town. Ipswich Town. In the table. Not had a great. Just very nearly on a deficit. The homes and is Iliman and Di. We're in front.
Thank you.
McNeil. Brian had steps, but Brian. It's not really much I can say. The ball to.
Like, why is one centre back here and the other centre back there when there's a striker there?
Side I was trying to turn and get the ball to. Any sort of defensive marking, he's just on his own. How is it? Even if I had Tariq Lamptey, I'd never get to Liam Delap there. On his own, onside, super. Mikolenko and Monk. Okay, don't necessarily do. Mikolenko and Ponteplan. Mikolenko. And Cortez spinning away, just outnumber the Mikolenko.
Just keep my phone here. Now I need to run the bath for Jude when she tells me. Doc, thank you for the 22nd month, mate. 4th in a row. How are we, lads?
Space. Oh, that was moving. Muric with a very good save.
Tell you what, it's just going to be easier for me to go offline and do this. I think I get it done quicker and would be available for Nat at the drop of a hat. It's just easier. Life. Thank you very much for watching today, lads. We're still live for 6 hours. I appreciate your support as ever. Thank you very much indeed. Join me on, not tomorrow, join me on Wednesday for more Everton Career Mode, where we will be recording that all through
freaking day, and then we might even set the My Player up as well on Wednesday, depending on how one-sided the vote is, and then Thursday will be FC25, sorry, all day as well, I believe, and then we'll crack on from there with the F1 career mode on Friday. Enjoy tomorrow. Have a good Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your evening here on Monday, and I'll see you on Wednesday.